Alrighty, worker folk and rideshare folk and pretending to work folk, we're out here. It's a rainy day. It's alright though. Without the rain, there'd be no flowers. We're making progress. We're on the service drive of I-94 west between 8 and 7. And as you'll see later, there'll be some data from the establishment that was just worked on. And that's a residence with extra junk in it. And a dumpster out front. So extra junk in a dumpster equals work to be done. We're just out here having some fun. Trying to make a run. And both headlights are working. That's exciting. Well, we're riding by the El Capo Chapo right now. District 32A police, which is all right. And man, can that camera see through a windshield better than a regular eye, because it doesn't pick up all the raindrops that the regular eye picks up. So when I can barely see, you can still see. And then I have to go like that. And here's a stop sign we'll be hitting. And it's just to keep everybody, you know, that guy likes to yield at it. But yeah, we're going to our next establishment. We're motoring. We're going to our next establishment where there's going to be a small task to do, including dryer hookup. I think it's one of those like drag the dryer across the basement things and hook it up, and then I'll motor to the real job, which is a restoration on a good looking place, a quasi mansion if you will, and it needs a bunch of, it's good that it needs all this type of work because it needs some fine touches, just some, you know, top quality work done to it, which is good because that's like, I don't know how to explain it, better work when somebody's actually wanting, like, you know, not just a speed run done, they're wanting like actually top quality shit done. There's 3 lanes here, folk. You see that guy busting, we're all busting, and we're all getting slowed down by this dude who's getting on and going slow. That was the corner of 7 Mile and Morass there. Everybody's got to wait for this guy. There's a truck, a box truck in front of everybody, so he's going to do the whole I got a diesel and I'm going slow thing. So now we're all going to be going slow, but now everybody's hammering down. But everybody should be going slow anyway. It's rainy out. But some people think, you know, hey, I can go fast, I can also stop fast, but that's not the case. It's not the case. Once you lock them tires up, you ain't stopping for shit. Especially if you hydroplane. Somebody I knew just hydroplaned today, and I just saw somebody hit a big ass puddle too. It was a truck. So the water tends to pool up on the sides, both sides of the road. So your best bet's like sticking to the middle lane when you're trying to not hydroplane. When you're not hydroplane, stick to the middle lane. But we're just getting out here, getting educated on all types of conditions in the road. And today's a monsoon. It's not raining too bad. I can let these. I'll show you how the rain will look on the windshield as we don't use the wipers. That's how it goes. So you can use the wipers every so often. Oops, I still got my blinker on. I like to stick to the right lane because it's a little less, whatchamacallit. That guy was waiting for me to get over. got to watch the right side for accumulation of water, because that's what can grab you. But I got four-wheel motion, so it'll only grab half the car. It'll grab two of the four. We're good. We're good here. We're getting off here. This is Outer and Chalmers Ave. We get off here a lot, and it always floods up, so that guy was right on my ass. He was in a hurry. But yeah. I don't feel like doing the move today. There is a move I could do, which is turn this into 2 lanes turning left, but I feel too lazy. Takes a little more, you know. Takes a little more this or that. Takes a little more navigational prowess, if you will, to do the 2-lane turn thing, because you got to kind of look in your blind spot to make sure the guys aren't, you know, closing up your blind spot on you. All right, we'll get going then, Dick Brains. What a fool, dude. He was texting. That's what you gotta love, but we're still not making this no matter what. That guy will, because he's punching on it. But we're not. We would have had to get going right away to make it. Okay, well, we're making it. Sometimes you make it, and sometimes you don't. Some people are in a hurry, and some people won't. Sometimes you make it, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're in a hurry, and some people won't. Know what I'm saying? Can't be in a hurry all the time. You'll hurry yourself away. I mean, you'll be getting there fast, but it's no way to travel. Just be one with the traffic, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be, this guy's gonna punch on it in the right lane. We'll see how he does. And this is Mr. and Mrs. R in front of us, with one of the nastiest looking trucks known to design. It looks like they took a Jeep Cherokee Grand and jacked it up 2-3 feet and then just put bumper on it. But the ground clearance is still less than my car. Well, or about less. And then we got a guy turning. It should almost be like everybody puts their blinker on if there's one guy turning, so everybody would know. See, that should be the law. In Europe, where they actually get over for you out of the left lane when you want to speed, you'd see a little courtesy like that, where like everybody that's behind someone turning would put their blinker on, so that, well, what else? That'd be a little too much. But there's a dumpster half full at a house back behind, and there's a dryer unhooked at a house up ahead. So we're in the middle right now. We're cruising there. We'll cruise right there, and it's only taking me about, I don't know how many minutes this video is, but oh, look at that. A little yellow whip on the side of the road. That thing probably costs, I don't know how much. You know, somebody's door dashing. It's a good little hustle. I'm gonna turn because I can, and it's gonna be, see, if it wasn't clear to turn, I would have gone straight just to maximize my inertia, but we'll go this way. And then there's a certain street I like to turn on. It's got good, I don't know how to explain it, features for travel. Like when you get to the stop signs, you can actually see. So it'll be this one on the corner where Mama Rosa's is. That's Mac that we're turning off of, and that was Outer or Alter that we turned onto that off of. So here, we like this one. It's nice and big, nice and beautiful, big and beautiful. And then when you get to the corner, you can actually see. can actually see. So it's a good one. There's Park Place Market on the right. It's going good. This guy's turning. I'm gonna get out of his way a little. Get like this. But I'm not gonna go fully because there's another car. But I just kind of got into the gap there so he could kind of ride past. It's all about courtesy on the road, common courtesy. A lot of houses going for sale, I see, so everybody's trying to capitalize on that market being tall. Top of that market. It's a good time, baby. We're just gonna cruise on in and get our things done over here, see what we can do, hooking this dryer up. One thing to the next, and then we'll have our good stuff after that. We'll be doing some trim work, slapping out some trim, chopping and putting, if you will. Measure twice, cut once type of deals. It's good stuff. It's always fun to put down the roller and pick up the tape measure and then pick up the saw and chop some wood. I always like it. It's always fun. It's always fun to hammer out some trim, especially when it's baseboard, not working above the head. It's a little easier on you, gravity wise. Measure, cut, attach, go on to the next piece, and boom, by the time you know it, the place is looking spectac. The place is looking spectac. That's for sure. That is for sure. Right now we're going into the alley, right here into the Bat Cave alley of a nice street called Beaconsfield. And we go this way. Oh yeah, a little floodage. I always take it real slow through here in case there's somebody around the corner. You never know. They could be walking, they could be riding. I gotta wash my hands when I get there because after I left that last one, I just sprayed some citrus antibacterial on them, and that'll eat right through you. It's no oil of Olay. It's no Lubriderm, if you will. It's a pretty pink tree right there. Cherry blossom, possibly. All right, I always kind of hug this way and then I hug that way. We got a nice little video for you, and then I'm gonna back into the Bat Cave. You can chill with me. Because the guy was doing some next door. He was doing some work that entailed probably some nails in the alley. So I always hug the other side because I don't want to catch one of them. Then I'm right here. And what we'll do is we'll just show a little bit. We'll just do a little a look-see here to see what we got and what we need. See what we got and what we need. I kind of know what we need, but I just want to get the door open and then see. This should have one of those things on it, and there used to be one. It used to be around, but someone threw it away. People kept running over it, so there is like a gutter extension over there that I could put on, and it would happily make that a little better, but we're not doing it right now. And then here, check out the strider right there, and then that one is going to be going this way, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's one of these. Alright, so I'm going to have to call, so I'm going to have to end this one. I'll be right back with you. Alright.